Welcome back to Bit of Demise. We do have Petroleum on the Survivor here and Serenity on the Killer. I will be changing the symbol, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, beautiful. We have it all updated now. Awfully sorry about that. We do have Petroleum on the Survivor and we do have Serenity on the Killer here. We do already see one totem potentially being cleansed here. We do see a Pyramid headset, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really excited, really eager to see this match. We do have Corrupt Intervention and a couple of other perks, which we're going to keep a little bit of a hidey-ho secret here. Allows us to not have a delay, as well as to have a bit more of a reaction as the match happens. So we're going to keep them perks nice and closed up, apart from the obvious ones, and let you suss them out as things progress in this match. We do see one Hex Totem has gone down, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to see Petroleum right now kind of so stealthing here, trying to work out the best way to control these gens and get these gens done. We do see Chase being taken here by Acid on the corrupted side of map, which is actually really clever. It's a really good shout. We do see a life play there as well. Pre-drop on the pallet. We're going to see our killer try and get an M2 attack here. And actually just faking it, just using the jam here to try and get an infected state. And right now Acid being really clever, really consciously aware of this and really managing to avoid this. But he does have to walk in the jam in the end. We do see a miss on the M2 attack, unfortunately. We are going to see Acid in a bit of trouble here, potentially. It's unlucky to not get that hit. Not enough range, it would appear, ladies and gentlemen. We do see Acid really trying not to use many resources here. But he is going to get zoned here by the Pyramid Head. We are going to see another hit. And maybe an M1 hit would have been better there as he was on the pallet. We do see Acid right now mind gaming. Oh, our Pyramid Head needs to leave this chase right now. It's a really dangerous situation. The person playing killer is Mitsui Sherry. What was I saying? We do see Acid wasting a lot of the killer's time here. We do see one gen popping for this at the moment. And it's a bit of a dire situation for our killer. Gonna have to see things turn around here. 2 gens actually from Petroleum. We only just now get a pallet stun and a hit. Oh, it's a bad situation for our killer. He needs to apply a bit more pressure. He might have to camp this and force second stage here, because too much time has been wasted, in my opinion. And it's just a dire situation. We don't see the killer taking the best scenario out of this. We are going to see a down finally, but 2 gens have been done. It might be a little bit too late for this killer here, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely a deadly situation, and we do see them going to the cage, actually going to prevent anything like DS, but of course can't be used in a set like this anyway with such a low tier killer. So we are going to be seeing right now more gens heavily progressed here, and it's a bit of a tricky situation. We do see the unhook already, so I've been taking out the cage. We are going to see once again the use of the jam and not being able to get the M2 hit. We do see Momo, I believe, getting that pallet stun. Beautiful pallet stun here. Taking some flack here, not wanting Acid to go back in the cage. We do see another Hex Totem being taken out of the equation, unfortunately, for our killer. Not looking too good. Things aren't looking very viable for our killer to get high stages here. It's looking like a 3 or a 4 stage maximum. And it's just a bad situation, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, unlucky. The M2 ability there being blocked by the objects around that loop. Rather unlucky for our killer here to not be able to get anything of it. Rather bad situation, and a little bit of a bad disposition here for our killer as a 3rd gen does pop here for Petroleum. We are going to see full control right now from Petroleum, really knowing what's happening, really controlling the situation. And once again, another gen, a 4th gen here by Petroleum. Such control, such finesse here from this team. It's what you've come to expect from them at this stage. Do see our Pyramid Head here, looking for outlying survivors here on the gens. Looking for stealthing survivors, not worried too much about the cage. We already know that there is a certain loss aspect to this match, but this killer is going to try and make the best win case scenario he can for himself and try and get a few more stages here. We do see some survivors caught out in position. We get the hit on Momo with the M2. First M2 hit of the game here. Bad situation. We see a pre-drop on the pallet. Might lead into another hit. And a down on Momo. Incredible hit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Alien and Atura Camper in the chat. Hello. Hopefully you're enjoying this amazing game here. We are going to go for a hook more central based here. Wanting to keep an eye on these survivors as we see another fresh here coming in via Momo. Atura Camper, thank you for the follow there. And we do see right now a situation which is slightly improved here for our killer, but still very, very bad. Still not what he would have wanted to accomplish. Although the target is, yes, about 6-7 stages, ladies and gentlemen. It was a really rough start with that long chase from Acid at the beginning of the game, and it doesn't put our killer in a good situation at all. It honestly feels like it's going to be the first set of Petroleum here. But of course, we still have to swap sides here and see what will occur and what will happen in the second half of this set. But it's not looking too good as our killer here right now. We need to try and get some more stages, try and get some more pressure. Maybe think about a 3-4-man slug if that's possible, if that's viable. We need to see how much of a better outcome he can make for himself. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Moses, DBD in the chat as well. W for the Moses in the chat, Mr. Moderator as well. Gonna keep an eye on them bots, gonna keep an eye on everything happening in chat and make sure it's all friendly. We are gonna see an attempt at the M2, actually using the jam, and we do see the Ace coming in to take the hit. Not gonna get a hit in time for Momo, gonna get the down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna send Momo to the cage. Making it 4 stages right now with 2 fresh. Good situation, very much improved here for our killer. And we are gonna see a balanced landing play potentially. And we don't actually, unfortunately. Ace just making distance. Ace, the Kenshi in the hole, getting the 5th gen done as well. Good situation right now. It's all but over for our killer right now as we try and secure some more stages, get some more tags here on these survivors. Are going to see some distance being made here from the Lara. Momo not been taken out of the cage yet. Controlling this game from the cage. The IGL here. The team captain. The leader. The GOAT. Calling out the best situation. The best way to do it. Probably saying to take the 3-man out. We are going to get Momo out of the cage though. We're going to see the down happening here on Julian maybe. But manages to make some distance and we do get the down. And we are going to get the pick here. It's going to be a 3rd fresh hook here, including Julian. It's a pretty good situation now. Not looking too bad for our killer as we plant him on the hook here. One of them situations right now, we really have to camp this. Although with an organised and composed team like Petroleum, you question whether it's even viable, knowing that yes, you are going to get a few hits here and there, but they are ultimately going to get their way. They're going to get the unhook if they want the unhook. It's a team of this nature, this calibre, this skill, which, yeah, it's really hard to defend against a team like this, who knows what they're doing, who's so composed. We are going to see, unfortunately, a miss there on Momo, not managing to get it. We are going to see, oh, unlucky! Killer not knowing about the deflection from the objects here. Gonna maybe get a tag. No, just lining up here, just taking the hits. We do see the fireworks in the sky, ladies and gentlemen. The beamers there, I think from Julian. Oh yes, we see the happy face from Julian with the beamers. Lighters in the sky. We do see a missed opportunity there, unfortunately. Still a decent situation with a 5 stage, but not the ideal situation you'd want to be if you're this killer, if you're on this team. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to an intermission. Going to put some tunes on. Stay right there. Grab some popcorn. Grab some food. Have a snack. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. We're going to have the second half of our Pyramid Head set here. I am going to be checking things out, making sure everything's okay. So the layout's on the wrong side. Bear with me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Everything should be displayed correctly now, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Petroleum on the killer here, and it should be a really, really exciting contest. We do know they're very efficient on both killer and survivor. We do see Corrupt Intervention, a standard perk, being used here yet again. And we are going to be seeing, hopefully, a masterclass in display of killing power here from Julian, who is quite proficient on a couple of killers. I think I've seen him play Lich and quite a few others a couple of times. I think Billy as well. He is one of the killer mains for Petroleum. We, of course, also do see him on Survivor as well. He's a lot more known for that, but he does play a couple of killers, and he's definitely been coming up in the ranks here. And we are going to see him finding a Survivor here on the gen. We do see the Adam moving here, and it's one of them situations where we do, unfortunately, get the miss. The M2 also misses. It's kind of a bad situation here for our killer. Having some just really bad luck here, in my opinion. We are going to see trying with the M2 again, but I think at this point it's quite early stages, but maybe just committing to get the M1 hit when you don't manage to make it X amount of times would be the better solution here. We are going to see things going over to Shaq here. So we find another survivor, and we do get the M2 hit here on Renato. who is, I want to say, the Rain. Also, a cosmetic for Ripley, if you are unaware of who that is. We do see a very predictable vault here over the window from Crane, and nobody here to take a hit. We're just going to see the Survivor going down here, if I'm not mistaken. Question is, will Julian utilise an M2? We'll go for an M1 to get this down, and we go for an M2 and miss, unfortunately. Just a little bit out of range. We do see a window vault here, and Julian hopefully going to make quick work, get the M1 hit and get the down here. We do see a gen popping as in a previous match, so one gen for one hook. It's looking about the same right now in regards to the stages, but we do see the pick instead of the Cage of Atonement, which is an interesting choice, and we do see Adam going for an unhook and getting tagged here as well. Kind of a bad situation, kind of a misplay, miscom there, I feel, as they wouldn't have gone in for the unhook if they'd known the killer was still right there. So I do think that's something the team could work on in regards to comms. But right now, yeah, we're looking at a two-stage situation at the moment, and we do see Julian not caring about that firecracker, just walking through it. We do actually lose the Survivor a little bit, though, and we are going to catch up and get an M1 hit. Another down. Alright, perfect stuff. We do have another hook here as well. Petroleum managing to get another hook. Do see a beautiful tag here as well. We do see a down here. Petroleum definitely doing significantly better, almost at the tie condition already. With only one gen popped, this is a much improved situation compared to how things were when Serenity was on the killer. You can really see the difference in experience here between the two teams. As we see a third hook coming in for Petroleum, and I want to say a third fresh as well, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to see another chase here happening. And I can't pronounce that name, so I'm going to say on the Kate. We're going to see a chase happening on the Kate. We do get the M1 tag as well. Oh, unlucky there. Oh, and the gens are now popping. They're really flying away. We do now have all the fresh hooks here as well. And we do have 3 gens for that, which isn't too bad from Serenity, to be honest. But we're very close. We're going to get another hook here, putting us on tie condition right now, ladies and gentlemen. And a bad situation for Serenity, giving them the pressure situation where they have to get all the gens done now. Question is, what is Serenity going to be able to do about this situation? How are they going to rectify things? Already being on the tie condition, still need to do 2 gens with several survivors injured here. It's not looking good, and it's honestly looking like Petroleum's going to take the win. We're going to see going corner, going to miss the swing there, going to go get the down, and we do get a beautiful down here as well. This is going to confirm the win condition here for Petroleum, taking the first set. Oh, and a juicy tag there. Very spicy hit indeed. Going on to 7 stages right now, and looking like we honestly might get a 4K1. A very good situation to be Petroleum right now. We're going to see the 1-0 at the moment. Are going to be seeing another chase happening here on the Feng Min. Going to be going down and doesn't manage to get the hit though. We do see another gen popping finally. Honestly, he's looking like a 4K1 here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a bad situation to be Serenity, but they have done well to get this other gen done. Spicy hit. Oh, to get the last gen done. Rather unlucky. Oh, we're going to wait out for the Mori here. Going to end up with 11 stages. Really strong position and good performance here from Julian. Welcome back here. We do have Momo from Petroleum on the Oni set. We do know he's well known for many killers here. We're going to see how he does on CT1 on the Momo. I mean, sorry, on that Oni. Yes, it's CT, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. I get them mixed up now. Could be wrong. It doesn't let me check. We are going to see the first chase happening here on Jake. We are going to potentially see a tag and a beautiful hit here. are going to see a visual bug, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to swap over. There we go. It's fixed now. We are going to see a really slow played out match so far. We're going to get hit in power. Beautiful down here on the Ada. Do see a fast hook here as well for Petroleum. Off to a good start here. And I've only just realised things weren't reset. Apologies about that, ladies and gentlemen. I see no gens right now, though, unfortunately. I'm going to see a second down, though, and Momo going for a slug already. Feeling very confident about the situation. Oh, and a beautiful blind. Momo not expecting that. It's not helping with the gens, but it's definitely going to help to piss him off and end the match a little bit earlier on, I think. We do see this being a very dire situation where we could be looking at a 4k4 here, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely what you would call a worsening situation here for our survivors. Going to go for the one-for-one trade, but it's not really going to improve the situation too much with, surprisingly, Momo not going for the tunnel here. Rather unfortunate. Do see another fresh coming in. It's one of them situations where Momo is firmly in control and you can't do too much about it, unfortunately. Oh. Really unique situation there. We are going to see the down and the commit here as well. Finally a gen at high progress, but I don't know if it's going to change too much in all honesty. Oh, wow. Well, we finally do have a gen, but I don't know. It's an unideal situation for sure, with Momo carrying a lot of pressure right now in his hands. We do see the force on the locker. And we are going to see that gen once again still being at high progress at Shack. We're almost at 6 stages already. Very, very early on here. Momo firmly in control and not much changing about that. The Survivor's really trying to pressure the gens as much as they can. But it's just an up, down, down situation as we see. Oh, unfortunately, a swing and a miss there from Momo. We do see the situation worsening here, and we're going to get the locker forced again. Momo not caring, going back to the hook here. But being very undecided. Oh, yeah, we are going to see things slowly winding down here, as we do see some more hook stages coming in. Oh. Do you see another hook coming in here? It's 8 stages right now. And we are going to see things looking like it's going to be a 4K here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they got the escape. God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We do have Petroleum here on the Survivor, and we have Crick, It Loves Dissy from Serenity here on the Killer. It's going to be a Oni set with a very, very nasty and oppressive win con, but you know what? We're going to try our best to accomplish that here and try and get the W. As unfortunate and difficult as it may be, we are going to try. Because that is what we're here to do, ladies and gentlemen. Try our damn best. We do see the first chase here happening on Kenchi. We are going to see a tag. Gonna get it down here as well. It's gonna be our first look at the game, ladies and gentlemen. Still in a good spot here with currently no gens being done, but I'm sure that it's going to change very shortly, knowing Petroleum and how they go about business. Here comes the... No, not the down. Not to be, as it would appear. We do see a first gen pop, though. Will we be able to keep a Tycon here, knowing that the win con is out of reach right now? What is this mouse? It's the magic mouse, Draxi. The magic mouse. We don't judge the magic mouse. How are you, Draxi? Oh, we're going to see Killer going in power here right now. And a beautiful, beautiful brutal strength hit on that generator. Tripping over my words here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see the Killer attempt to get some more downs here. Try and create a snowball effect. Knowing that the survivor's nearby, doesn't manage to get it, unfortunately, and gets the miss here on acid. Oh, rather unlucky. Oof. Do see our Killer being mind gamed a little bit here. Not sure where the survivors are. And we are going to see another gen come confirming the win here, the 2-0 for Petroleum. Oh, and a third gen as well. Rather unlucky, rather unlucky. Oh. Our killer really trying to just get another down at this point. Really feeling the sting of the situation, unfortunately. No, I'm going to be getting the 5th gen coming in from Petroleum. Very unlucky. Pure skill and determination here from this Survivor team. Just knowing what to do and not being stopped or hindered in any way, shape or form. We are going to get a final tag, but I don't think it's going to change the outcome too much, as we have seen the 2-0 already. Oh, we do actually see another hook coming in here. Sorry, I was checking the Discord notifications on the server. I do apologise significantly. We do see another couple of hooks, actually. We're going to see what I assume to be 4th stage coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, we do see the win coming from Petroleum there. We are going to raid it out. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you've enjoyed the match. We should have some more games later on tonight, 1 AM at CET or 7 PM EST if you're American. It will be Petroleum versus Ascent, a very hotly contested match. I'm very excited to see it happen, and I'm very eager to see what's going to happen as well.